Hey everybody, it's Sarah here from Sarah Use It to Lose It, or Sara Bown Step-by-Step Wellness Coaching. This is coming at you from my yard today. I'm going to take you on a little trail run with me and show you my method of how I got started. Bear with me, I'll be a little bit out of breath because I already did the video once and I messed it up. So I've already run a little over a mile, and I do not talk and run very well. So we're leaving my yard here, and this is the trail that I go on. A really little pretty trail that allows me to leave my yard. I don't know if you can hear the birds singing, but it certainly fills me up in the morning. So then from the yard we get down to a trail. This trail keeps going this way. You can cross the street and go to another trail that goes for miles or miles, or you can turn left and go down to some water. Or you can go this way. It brings us right to behind where my little guys go to school, and this is the way that I'm going to go today. I just wanted to start and say that well, first of all, we'll start with a 2-minute warm-up. So if you're starting to run, you might want a 2-minute warm-up, you might want a 3-minute warm-up, you might want a 5-minute warm-up. Really, you just have to do what works for you. So right now, we'll say 2-minute, but I'm not going to walk for 2 minutes because I want the video to be around 6 minutes long. So when I started in January of 2011. And at the time it was really cold and I couldn't get outside a whole lot. So I did start my journey on a treadmill, and I did use a York weights bench that I have in the house a lot. I probably use the weight bench, at least 5 days a week for an hour, every, at least 5 times. And the treadmill I would always try to do 3 miles on it, even if I was walking, and I certainly was walking at first. A lot of reasons that I also started inside was because, quite honestly, I was too embarrassed to work out outside. And, I hope that wouldn't deter anybody else, but it was just my reality at the time. To be quite honest now, I can't stand working out inside. I always have the best intentions to use my weight bench and to get on the treadmill and to do my workout videos. I am doing the 30-day shred right now. But honestly, the outdoors just always, seems to call me, and I find it freeing, and it rejuvenates my spirit, and I just find it the most rewarding. So with my best intentions, I always seem to get lured back outside. So you're looking at my gym, basically. And I'm saying this because I know that there's a lot of people like me that can't afford to, that can't afford a trainer and can't afford a gym. And if you can, I certainly think that's a great tool for you to use, but not everybody can, and I certainly couldn't. And because I live in the country, I'm not in any close proximity to a trainer or a gym. So you have to make the best with what you have and work with what you have, and I think we can all do that no matter where we are. So let's just say that I did my 2-minute warm-up walk. What I would do, and there are some poles on this old trail, I would find my marker. So my method was called walk a pole, run a pole. I later found out that this is also a Galloway method, the Galloway method. So, and you can look that up on Facebook. He has his own page. Where basically you walk and run. Some people, have their whole running career and that's what they do. And I certainly might always have this. If I do a 5K, even now, I don't run the entire 5K. I always stop for a little bit, get my breath, and go back. And it's very much the same as interval training, because your heart rate is up as long as you keep going and pick up the running again. Your heart rate is up there. So this is a pole. And what I did to start was I measured by pole. So I would run from this pole to the next pole, because remember, I just finished my warm-up walk. When I started, I was walking like this, slow, and I might have been running like this. So in actuality, when I very first started, I may have been walking faster than I was running, but it takes time for your body to adjust to the movement. Breathing is a huge thing. You might not think it, but just this little change in movement it makes it harder to breathe because you're doing more like a jump. And at first I found the poles a great method because I might be feeling really out of breath and like I can't do it. But I can see that the pole's right there. So I'm going to push that few seconds longer because I know if I just keep going, I'm going to get to this pole and I'm going to build a walk. Now I'm going to use my time very wisely between this pole and the next pole that my walking. I'm going to be breathing. I'm not going to stop because I don't want to stop movement. I'm going to keep moving, even if I have to bring it down to a turtle pace. I'm going to concentrate on my breathing. Breathe in and out. What I don't want to do ever is to start my running again feeling like I'm going to keel over. You want to be able to catch your breath. It's harder to do when you're talking on video, but that is the whole idea. So when you're starting out, you might not want to run a pole, walk a pole. You might want to walk 3 poles, run 1 pole. You have to find the method that works for you. And you'll find if you keep doing it, that you'll get to a point where you can, run 2 poles, walk 2 poles. I mean, it's all up to you. So I just got to another pole. If I was out here running on my own, this is about the pace I'd keep. I'm at a pole. I'm going to stop. And for me, now I would speed walk. Now I can pretty much run this trail now without stopping. But out on the road I find it a little bit different. And I will run about 5 poles and then rest for half a pole and run again. So you just walk. To your next pole. And I'm going to run. Always remember that it's a really good idea to do your stretching before and after running. You can do a look on Google to find out the kind of stretches that you need to do. I'm going down a hill and up a hill, so I'll be a little out of breath. Well, and to make sure that you listen to your body. That's really important, If you don't feel that you can run the whole way, don't. Just start out as slow as you have to. Like I said, when I started, I was walking like this. And I was running like this. What if you're on the road and people can see you when they're driving by? It's okay. I've been there. I'm still there. It takes a little bit to get used to, people driving by and looking at you. But you got to remember, they're in their car and you're running. You're learning how to run. If you keep up with it and do this every week, you will get better, I guarantee you. When I started my journey at 280 pounds, I can guarantee you that I never thought there'd be one day in my life that I'd ever be able to run at all for a few seconds, let alone, accomplishing 5 miles or 5Ks several times a week. So you can do it. So I hope you found this video helpful. I'm going to turn it off, get another mile in, and come home and post it. This is Sarah, signing out. Peace.